As the dry months of summer sweep through the Middle East, Israel is faced with its worst water crisis ever. The water level in Israel's three main water sources, the Sea of Galilee, the Coastal Aquifer, and the Mountain Aquifer, have now receded to the lowest levels in recorded history. In fact, the three sources have already dropped below the red line, the point at which Israel is supposed to stop pumping.
אנחנו נמצאים במצב לא טוב. אנחנו חצינו לפני מספר ימים את הקו האדום התחתון של הכנרת שהוא מינוס 213. היום אנחנו למעשה במינוס 213.07 נכון לבוקר. וחסרים לנו כאן 4 מטר ו-27 סנטימטר נכון להיום, שזה המון.
Faced with increased consumption due to population growth, land development, and water commitments to Jordan and the Palestinians, Israel has no choice but to continue pumping from its water sources. Yet if Israel continues, water levels will soon drop under the black line, the point of no return, where continued pumping will cause severe, irreversible damage to Israel's water sources. With many more rainless months to go, Israel is already dangerously close.
אנחנו נגיע למה שקוראים ברשות המים הקו השחור, שזה הקו שמתחתיו המשאבות של המוביל הארצי ששואבות מים אל המערכת לא תוכלנה לשאוב יותר, פיזית, הן לא יכולות, הצינור לא מגיע לעומק הזה. ואני לא רוצה לחשוב על מה יקרה אם אפילו יאריכו את הצינורות וינסו לשאוב פחות מהמפלס מהקו השחור הזה, כי אז באמת אנחנו עלולים להיכנס למצב של נזקים בלתי הפיכים לכנרת, של חוסר יציבות, של פריחה לא מבוקרת של עצות, וזאת תהיה דרך שאין בה חזרה.
Yet Israel has been aware of its water problems for over 60 years and has invested millions of dollars in advanced desalination and water recycling research and development. Thus, one is compelled to ask, how did the state of Israel arrive to such a catastrophic point? And what can it do to prevent such a crisis from occurring again in the future?
Well, it's not possible to decide if next year will be a droughted year or a very successful year. What we can do is desalinate seawater. We are planning to desalinate approximately 600 million cubic meters until 2013, and until 2020 we'll desalinate more than 750 million cubic meters per year. We recycle now approximately 70% of the sewage in Israel, and we are planning to reach it until almost 100%.
And while many people blame the Israeli government for the water crisis, water experts point out that the real problem is the weather. After all, the statistical probability of 4 years of consecutive drought occurring in Israel is less than 2%. Yet as Israel Water Authority spokesman Uri Shor points out, Israel's weather problems are not unique or isolated, but are instead the result of a larger trend of global warming and global weather changes.
All the world is heating up. You can see that same problem also in Spain, also in California, also in Australia. You can see that water shortage all over the world. We have a serious problem with the warming of the global warming that we have, and it affects also us in the Middle East here.
Yet despite Israel's long-term solutions for preventing such a crisis from occurring again, Israel is still faced with the harsh immediate reality of the current crisis. On July 8th, Israel's Water Authority, with the backing of the Israeli government, authorized a series of emergency measures in order to control the oncoming crisis. The measures include a dramatic increase in the price of water, a reduction in the allocation of water for domestic and public use, the prohibition of water for non-critical purposes, and the initiation of a public relations campaign to encourage water conservation. But in the meantime, it seems the only real answer to Israel's water crisis is to reduce consumption and pray for rain.
Each one of our civilians and people that stay in Israel to really consume cleverly and not waste water. Otherwise, we are in a very, very serious problem. And we, of course, pray for more rain. We need more rain.
For Info Live TV, this is Daniel Ben Nun.